Next, one man's effort to turn prisoners' lives around, just as he did his own.
That sounds a bit like a movie, which fits because Michael Santos' story begins with the movie Scarface.
It was just the beginning of an amazing story of crime, punishment, and redemption.
Santos was just 23 when he was convicted of trafficking cocaine in 1987. He served 26 years in federal prisons. From the moment he arrived in prison, he began preparing himself for the day he'd be released, even if it was decades away.
You've got to be able to say, I make 100% commitment to rejecting the criminal lifestyle. I make 100% commitment to preparing for success upon release.
But before Michael was even sentenced, before he spent a single of those 9,500 nights in prison, Michael made one very good decision. He picked up a philosophy book and learned about Socrates.
He reached out to leading scholars of criminal justice at places like Stanford and Princeton, some of whom were impressed enough to become mentors. Over the years, Santos earned undergraduate and master's degrees and wrote 7 books about the criminal justice system, all from inside prison walls.
Professors around the country began adding his works to their courses.
But I have a role and a duty to show others how to prepare, how to come back strong. I have a duty to work to help the formerly incarcerated transition into the labor market.
A Silicon Valley executive impressed by Santos's work invited him to speak at an annual conference.
We may call it a system of corrections, but in reality, it is a system that warehouses humanity.
Michael Santos is a great example of somebody who took advantage of an opportunity that he had while he was incarcerated.
Santos is getting his message out in other ways as well. He's also a lecturer at San Francisco State University, teaching a course called The Architecture of Incarceration. In just its second semester, it's become hugely popular with criminal justice majors, some squeezing onto empty floor spaces.
One of my favorite parts about this story, he wrote the books. He made money while in prison and paid taxes, he'll tell you. He came out of prison with $100,000.
Wow.